So if the back feels tight this morning, then bend your knees to begin with and allow the lumbar spine just to melt into the floor a little bit. So taking the attention to the back of your body, get the sense of letting go, letting the spine release into the floor, the pelvis and the rib cage and the shoulder blades and the head. And begin to notice the natural rhythm of your breath. And with each breath that comes and goes, allow the body just to let go a little bit more. And if you feel that your back has released, you can try straightening the legs. But keeping the knees bent is absolutely fine. As you draw the attention to the breath, tuning in, start to let everything else fall away. And if it helps, then bringing the words to mind, just breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Starting to quiet not only the body as it releases into the floor, but settling the busyness of the mind. Bringing some stillness. Breathe in. Breathe out. As we start to align the thoughts with the breath, so tuning in, as we move through our practice this morning, we'll align the movement with the breath. And there's a natural then following of the mind, of the thoughts, as we align even the mind with the breath. And it starts to quieten and still the busyness of the thoughts. So as you inhale next time, just take the arms overhead to comfortable range. And as you start to need the exhale to come in, just hug the right knee in, keep the left leg straight. Wait until the body is ready for the next inhale before you straighten the right leg, take the arms overhead. And when you're ready to exhale, bring the left knee in. And breathe out all the way. So allow the body to finish its exhale before you allow the breath to dictate when you start to stretch and open out. And your exhale brings the other knee in. So see if you can begin to really find that matching of the rhythm of the breath with the rhythm of the movement. So each movement begins and ends with the inhale or the exhale. And keeping the eyes closed and really tuning in so that there's just a simple task, the simple action of breathing and moving. Breathing in to straighten. Breathing out to bring the knee in. On your next exhale, slide the heels along the floor and bring both knees in. And squeeze the belly so you breathe all the way out. And then when you're ready to exhale, just bring the heels to the floor and start to straighten the legs together. Bring the arms overhead. So you're just supporting the spine by keeping the heels on the floor as you exhale to hug the knees in. And when you're ready to inhale, The feet can just slide along the floor. If your back feels strong, you don't have to do that. You can just straighten the legs and bring them down at the last part of your inhale. And lift the knees for your exhale. And notice that rocking of your pelvis. So it rocks forwards a little bit as you inhale, and it tips backwards and the back flattens into the floor as you exhale. So take a little bit of tone to the belly so that you've got control of the inhale, got control of the pelvis tipping forwards. It doesn't put any strain on your low back. And breathe out fully as you exhale. So really squeeze the breath out as you hug the knees in. And just do 2 more. And with your next exhale, keep the knees hugged in and relax the shoulders. And even here, feel the subtle movement as you inhale of the belly against the thighs. Maybe the thighs draw away from you a little bit. And as you exhale and draw the belly towards the floor, feel the thighs move closer to the chest as the belly draws back. So get that little subtle movement of the belly against the thighs as you inhale, and the drawing in of the thighs to the chest as you exhale. And see if you can make it a really full breath in and a complete exhale out. Keep breathing out, keep breathing out, keep breathing out. And then bring the left foot to the floor. And as you start to straighten the right leg just a little bit to your own degree. So if your hamstring's tight, you're not going to straighten it. It's absolutely fine. Bring the hands to the calf. So you can have your leg quite bent. Right. And then allow the left knee to open out to the side. Take your right leg in your right hand and start to just let that right leg open out to the side. So I have a wall here. So if you've got a wall or a bed next to you, just push the leg into the wall. Otherwise, you're just allowing a bit of opening through the groins. You can keep that knee pretty bent if that feels more comfortable. And then start to bring the left knee up. Take both hands to the back of the right thigh. And as you inhale, hug the knee towards the shoulder. And as you exhale, push the heel towards the ceiling. And the thigh bone presses into the hands. So again, we start to align breath and movement. Inhale to hug the knee in. And exhale to push the heel to the ceiling. Feel the hamstring stretch. Do 2 more breaths. Inhaling. Again, let the breath dictate the movement. Exhale. Nice. And then bring the right foot to the floor. And start to hug that left knee in and maybe walk the hands onto the top of the calf and keep the knee bent. Let the right knee float out to the side, so roll onto the outside of your right foot. And then dropping the right hand away, taking the left leg in the left hand, start to reach it out to the side to your own degree. So the knee can be quite bent here if that feels good, or you can take it a little straighter. And take a breath or 2. And then take that to the center. Take your hands to the back of the left thigh. And as you inhale, hug the left knee in. And as you exhale, draw the toes towards the nose and press the heel to the ceiling. Good. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Inhaling to hug in. Exhale, push out. Nice. To your own degree. So you're working within a comfortable range so that you can focus on a comfortable and smooth breath. If we take it too far, you start to catch the breath. Allow the breath to guide the movement. Inhaling last time. Exhale. And then bring the left foot next to the right. And hug the knees in again. Cross the ankles. And then see if you can just rock a little bit. Good. So see if you can keep the breath moving. And rock up to seated. Well done. Cross the legs. Well done. Then take a comfortable seat. So again, you need to be comfortable here so that we can make space for the breath. If you find that you're gripping in the hip flexors a little bit, we're going to shorten at the front. So come and sit up on a cushion or a blanket. So feel as if you're rooting into the floor with your sit bones. And there's space for the spine, the crown of the head to lift. And into all of that space, inhale. Take the arms up. See if you can get the arms to move in line with the inhale. And as you exhale, bring the thumbs down the center line to the sternum. Good. So inhale. Finding that space, sitting tall. Exhale, thumbs draw down the midline. So see, can you match the speed of the movement with the speed of the breath? So the fingertips touch right at the top of the inhale, and the thumbs land at the sternum right at the end of the exhale, drawing the belly back. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Do 2 more. Last one like this. Inhale. Keep it simple. Exhale. So inhale in the same way, and then we're going to exhale into a twist. So inhale, take the arms up. As you exhale, start the belly turning to the left and the arms come down where they land. Inhale through the center. Lifting, finding space with that inhale, staying tall for your exhale. Let the movement be guided by your breath. So when you're ready to inhale, then the movement starts. When you're ready to exhale, you take it into your twist. Same to the other side. And then we do one more round to each side, left and right. Take your time. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Just take the arms back up with your inhale, down the center with your exhale, and come on to hands and knees. So we have a little support for the knees if you need it on a hard floor. Hands underneath the shoulders. So find a steady foundation first before we start to find the breath again. So hands underneath, spread wide through the fingers, underneath the shoulders, knees either underneath the hips or just a little further back to make sure that you feel you've got space. So then as we start to inhale, allow the movement of the inhale to lift the heart, lift the sit bones. And when you're ready to exhale, the belly starts to draw back. And then we tuck the chin, tuck the tail. When you're ready to inhale, feel a lengthening as the breath fills the torso. And as you exhale, push into the hands. Feel the spine curve towards the ceiling as you tuck chin, tail. Inhale, lengthen forwards. Good, exhale. So let the breath be the boss. Your focus is on that steady stream of breath. Moving in and out of the body. Do one more like that. Cat cow. And then we'll take it into a twist. So keeping a steady foundation as you inhale this time lift the right arm to your own degree. As you exhale, keep the left arm nice and straight and just reach the right fingertips through. So we start to get a stretch and twist through the upper back. Inhale, take the right arm up again. Exhale, thread it through, reach the fingers through. So you feel as you exhale that you're squeezing, wringing out the torso. Do one more here. Inhale, open out. Move with your breath. Exhale, squeezing into the twist for the upper back. Bring the right hand next to the left. And when you're next inhaling, take the left arm up. As you exhale, really squeeze the pec muscle. So you're reaching through as if you were going to shake hands with somebody. Inhale. Open out. Move with the rhythm of your own breath. It doesn't matter if it doesn't match mine. And see if you can feel that sensation in the upper back as you exhale and twist. Last one here. Nice. Bring the left hand next to the right. This time as you inhale, take the right leg out behind you. And as you exhale, can you hug the nose towards the knee and the knee towards the nose? So again, you're squeezing the exhale out by drawing the belly up towards the spine. Inhale and lengthen it back out. Keep it long and strong. Exhale, pushing into the floor. Squeeze the knee towards the nose. Really engaging the core muscles. So as you exhale, can you shorten the distance between your hips and your ribs and squeeze the knee up? Just do one more here. Inhale, lengthen back. Move with the breath. Exhale, hug in. Bring the right knee next to the left, and with your inhale, lengthen the left leg out. And exhale, pull the belly up. Nose to knee, knee to nose. Move with the breath. So you're just thinking, inhale. Exhale. The movement is secondary. Great. Do two more. Feeling the movement matching the breath. Last one here. Great. And then bring the left knee next to the right. Tuck the toes. With your next inhale, start to lift the sit bones towards the ceiling, pushing into the hands, taking the belly back towards the thighs. So keep the knees pretty soft bent here. And focus on rooting from the back of the heart, so the middle of the upper back, and root back into the hands. Strong through the arms. And take an inhale from the crown of your head to the tailbone. Feeling long through the spine. As you exhale next time, really push the breath out, drawing the belly back. Great. Inhale, feel a lengthening into downward facing dog. You can start to release the heels, the ankles back. And exhale, really pull the belly back. So you're shortening again that distance between the pubic bone and the navel just a little bit. Inhale, lengthen. Last time here. Exhale. As you inhale, next time, lift the right leg. As you exhale, you're going to step it forward. So help it if you need to. Good. Inhale, look forwards, lengthen. As you exhale, step the left foot next to the right. Folding. As you inhale, hands to the shins, lengthen the crown forwards, come halfway. As you exhale, soften the knees and fold. So we just stay here with this rhythm for a few breaths. Inhale, firm the legs as you lengthen forwards. Exhale, you can soften the knees if hamstrings are tight. You don't have to if that feels good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and lower. Uttanasana. Do two more. Inhale, shoulders draw away from the floor as you lengthen forwards. And exhale, fold. Last one. Inhaling to reach forwards. Exhaling to fold. And this time as you inhale, soften the knees and take the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Full inhale and exhale. Hands in front of the heart. Keep breathing. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale and fold so you can soften the knees. Inhale, lengthen, look forwards, hands to the shins. Exhale, fold. Your inhale is going to take you all the way back up. So we're in a half sun salutation. Exhale, thumbs to the sternum. Inhale when you're ready. Folding on the exhale. Breathing out. See if you can match the movement to the breath. Inhale, lengthen. So you reach the full pose at the end of each breath, exhaling into the fold. When you're ready to inhale, you come all the way back up. Can you come to the top at the top of the inhale? And when you're ready to exhale, thumbs land at the sternum with the end of your exhale. Do two more. You don't need me. Inhale. Just feel the movement aligning with the breath. Let the breath Be the initiator of the movement. Last one. So keep moving. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen back. Forwards rather. As you exhale, step the left foot back. Good. As you inhale, drop the left knee and sweep the arms up. So here's the end of your inhale. As you exhale, take the hands to the floor, step back to plank. Inhale and exhale to the belly. Inhale into cobra. And your downward facing dog follows the exhale. Inhale, lift the left knee, leg. Exhale, step it forwards. Good. As you inhale, drop the right knee and sweep the arms up. Inhale. Good. We're going to exhale all the way back to plank. And inhale in plank. Hold it strong. Your exhale takes your belly to the floor. Your inhale into cobra. And your exhale to downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, right leg lift. Exhale to step it forwards. You take an extra breath wherever you need to. Inhale, knee down. Sweep the arms up. Exhale into plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, lower to the belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, step it forwards. Inhale, right knee down, sweep the arms up. And exhale to plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. And then again, find a steadiness in downward facing dog. Bring the attention back to the breath. So the knees can soften as you lift the sit bones higher. Rooting into the hands. Steady the breath. And then when you're ready, looking to the thumbs, inhale and step both feet forwards as you lengthen the crown. Exhale, fold, sweep the arms high, inhale. And exhale, hands to the heart. Great. So as we inhale, take the arms up. And as you exhale, step the right foot back. Stay on the ball of the right foot. Great. And as you exhale, next time we're going to fold forwards, reaching the arms forwards, pull the belly back. Inhale, coming up, Anjali Asana. Exhale, reach the arms forwards, folding. Draw that left hip back a little bit. Inhale. Last time, exhale. Last time, inhale. And this time, as you exhale, bring the right hand to the floor and take it into a twist. So we stay here for a couple of breaths. Again, take the attention just to that rhythm of inhale, exhale. Great. And with your inhale now, we sweep the left arm forwards. Exhale, bring the left hand to the floor and step back, downward facing dog. Inhale forwards into plank and exhale, lower the belly to the floor. Inhale into cobra. Tuck the toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. When you're ready, inhale, lift the right leg, and exhale, step it forwards. Keep the heel lifted on that left foot, and inhale, coming into your Anjalayasana, lifting the arms, lifting the chest. Keep the back leg strong. Exhale, reach forwards. Inhale, tuck in the tailbone, drawing the belly back, lifting up the heart. Good, a few more breaths here. Exhaling to fold, really draw the belly in. And inhale. Exhale, reach forwards. Great. Inhale, lift. Last time, exhaling to reach forwards. Draw that right hip back a little bit. Inhale. As you exhale, take the left hand to the floor, the right fingertips reach up to the ceiling, twist, and stay here. 3 more breaths. So take that front foot a little bit further forwards, Andy. Straight to the window. Yeah, help it. There we go. All right, let's take 2 more breaths. Can you hug the right hip back and find space for inhaling? Exhale. Take 1 more inhale here. As you exhale, bring the right hand to the floor, do it slightly differently. Good. Inhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forwards into plank. Last time, make it a good one. Exhale, lower to the floor. Inhale, cobra. And this time, exhale, take the hips back and find child's pose. So you can have the knees wide if that feels more comfortable for you. See if you can keep the hands forwards, the arms lifted away from the floor, and then bow the head to the floor. Don't worry if your head doesn't get there. And then take a breath from the fingertips to the sit bones. As you exhale, just draw the belly back a little bit. Exhale fully. Take another 2 breaths in child's pose. Find again that steady rhythm. When you're ready to exhale, exhale. Inhale, steady breath. And exhale. Begin to walk the hands back towards your knees and come onto your sit bones. So stretch the right leg out in front and bring the sole of the left foot to the inner thigh. So we're here. And take the hands behind and start to just lift up the front of the body. So really push the fingertips down. Can you squeeze the shoulder blades into the back of the heart? And there we start to get a bit more space for the breath in the chest, squeezing in. Great. And then on your next exhale, just take the hands forwards. It doesn't matter where they land. It might be thigh, knee, ankle, foot. Draw the belly back. And see if you can just allow yourself to fold a little bit here. Take another breath. Inhaling, find a bit more space. Exhaling, fold in just by pulling the belly back. So we start to bring some movement in here. As you inhale, you're going to take the right hand back behind you and just start to lift and open the left side. And then exhale and bring the hands back. This time as we inhale, you're going to take the left hand back, roll onto the left knee, lift the hips, and reach from the foot to the fingertips. Exhaling, coming back into Janu Sirsasana. So just take one hand back. When you take the right hand back, you're just lifting and opening, keeping the hips down. Exhale, Janu Sirsasana. So head to knee, and then inhale. Lifting the pelvis as you rock onto the left knee, reaching back into half wild thing. And then the sit bones come down and you fold with your exhale. Just try that one more time on each side. Lifting up the heart. Exhale. Inhale, wild thing, version of. Nice. And then settle back into Janu Sirsasana. So see if you can get the sense of lengthening forwards with your inhale, and then a bowing with your exhale. So although not a lot of movement happens, we're thinking about or inhaling and lengthening the chin towards the toes, and exhaling and softening the torso towards the thigh. So there's not a lot that moves, and you can see, like me, I'm a long way from the thigh, but the breath has got that sensation, that subtle energy. The energy body is moving to lengthen and then fold. So the inhale, feel as if you're lengthening, and then the exhale, fold. Great. And start to lift up with your next inhale, and take the left leg next to the right. Bring the right foot to the inner left thigh. And again, just take the hands behind, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the heart, make a little bit of space in the front of the body. Great, take another inhale here for the space. As you exhale, just allow the hands to come forwards wherever works for you. So if you feel like you tip back here, then you can keep the hands here behind you, because we can still work on inhaling and lifting, and exhaling, you can use the hands just to push the chest forward, still hinging at the hips. Yeah, so you can still get that lift with the inhale and the exhale, so we don't have to have the hands forwards. So now we take a little bit of movement here. So as you inhale, the left hand back, reach the right arm up and stretch from the right sit bone to the fingertips, exhaling into Janu Sirsasana. And then take the right hand behind you, roll onto the right knee, sweep the left arm up, lift the pelvis. Nice, and your exhale takes you back down. That's it. Inhale, reaching up. Feel the movement in your spine, exhaling, folding. Other side, inhale, this time lift the pelvis. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Last time here, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, come and settle into head to knee pose, Janu Sirsasana. So again, you can have hands here and keep a little bit of flexion in the hip. So we're inhaling again to lengthen. And it's a really subtle, you're just imagining the movement. Not a lot is going to happen. Feel as if you're inhaling and lengthening the torso, the front of the body forwards, and exhaling and softening the chest towards the thigh. So even if not much is happening, you're feeling a subtle expansion and contraction with the breath. And then start to come up. Let's straighten the right leg next to the left. Take the hands behind you again. Bring the big toe joints together, the inner thighs together. And then just bend the elbows a little bit. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Push the hands into the floor and allow the chest to come forward. So you can try either hands forwards or hands back. See what helps you to squeeze the shoulder blades in. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Now take the throat and the head back. Yeah, there, we've got a bit more space. Take another breath. And then we start to bring the torso to the floor, bend the knees. Try not to slide off your mat. Great, so feet hip width apart. Take the hands to the sides, palms down. And again, just roll the shoulder blades into the back of the heart so you feel broad through the collarbones. Great. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, begin to lengthen the tailbone, pushing into the feet, lift the pelvis, come up into bridge pose. So here with your inhale, feel as if there's a subtle lengthening from the armpits to the knees. And as you exhale, the knees float forward. So not movement, but more energy. So you're imagining an inhale, almost lifting the chest, lengthening the belly. As you exhale, you're pushing into your feet. The knees are floating forwards even more. So there's this subtle flow of energy with the breath. And take one more deep inhale and exhale, one more round of breath. Inhale once more, feeling spacious through the torso. And as you exhale, start to melt the body from the middle of the shoulder blades through the middle spine, lower rib cage, lumbar spine, sacrum, sit bones, laying the spine back to the floor. Lovely. Bring the feet and the knees together. Take the arms a little wider if you've space. Inhale here. As you exhale, take both knees to the right, stacking the feet. And take a breath here. So inhale, fill the space in the left side of your body. Exhale, maybe ease the knees a little further to the right. Your next inhale brings the knees to the middle. And then exhale. So you roll onto the outside of the left foot and the right foot stacks on top. Yeah. As the knees go to the left. Take 2 breaths here. As you inhale, fill the right side with your breath. As you exhale, feel the twist. Just deepen a little bit, subtle movement. Great. And then inhale. Back onto the back. Take the feet wide. Great. And move the feet away from you a tiny bit. So there's a little bit more space between the sit bones and the feet. Feet as wide as the sticky mat here. Inhale. As you exhale, both knees float to the right. As you inhale through the center, the exhale takes the knees to the left. So again, here, start to really take your time. So the knees stay in the twist to the very end of the exhale, and only when the body starts to inhale of its own accord, the knees begin to lift. So a slow arc through the center, and the knees start to go to the side with the exhale. So follow the rhythm of the breath again. Inhaling through the center, slow and steady. Nothing jerky, so you're ironing out the breath. And the movement is smooth to match it. Exhaling. Smooth and steady. Just do one more each side. And then bring the knees to the center. And you can stay here for Shavasana. You can try keeping the feet wide and resting the knees together if that's comfortable. Or keeping the feet wide, straighten the legs and take it into Shavasana. Turn the palms up. And take one more really steady and full round of breath. And as you breathe in, feel as if you're filling the whole of the body. So the back of the body puffs out, the front of the body puffs out. And then as you exhale, keep all of that space and just let the body settle. You can try that again if that feels good. So as you inhale a really deep breath, fill the whole of the body, the front and the back, ironing out any creases. And as you exhale, the body just settles into all of that space. Start to let go of the effort of the breath. Feel the body soften into the floor. And just let the rhythm of the breath find its own level, softer, shallower. And without controlling the breath now, notice the subtle expansion and contraction, rise and fall, the cool air in at the nostrils, warm air out at the nostrils. So the attention stays on the breath, but this time without controlling it, just noticing. Aligning the mind with the natural rhythm of the breath. And start to deepen the breath. Once more, taking a little bit more control over the depth and the rhythm of the inhale and the exhale, keeping it steady and calm. Bend the knees when you're ready. And come on to the side. And then up to seated, hands together in front of your heart. And take one more steady breath together, inhaling, finding space. And as you exhale, keeping that imprint of length and spaciousness. With great love and gratitude. Namaste. Everyone.